Okay. The independent variable was mass, and the dependent variable was what you measure, and that was going to be work. Yep. You can even put power in there too if you wanted to, work or power. Constants, remember the constants were the stairs, the person, the mass. Well, the mass actually changed. The distance or the surface, any of those are good constants. So the first thing you did yesterday was you weighed yourself or wrote down what you thought you weighed. So I'm just going to put 200, 200. You guys have your own data. How much did the backpack weigh approximately? Okay, so 230, 230. So the first thing we have to do is we have to calculate this into kilograms. And we can see up here, kilograms equals mass times 0.454. So I'm going to hit equals, because we're going to have Google do this calculation for us. Then I'm going to click on my first mass on the yellow, and I'm going to hit times, so that's asterisk, 0.454. So if you don't have a mass, just put something in there, make up some numbers, that's fine. Hit enter. That's going to give you your mass in kilograms. If it says autofill, then hit yes.
Wait, point what?
It's right up here above. The equation is above 0.454. Then you're going to go to the lower right-hand corner of that, where there's a dot. I'm going to drag that down. Your first two numbers should be the same. Your second two numbers should be the same. So I had 90.8 and 104. Questions on column 1?
Wait, can you do it again?
Oh, we'll do it one more time. So, what happened? So I went up here. I double clicked. I hit equals. We're trying to zoom in a little bit more. There we go. I clicked my first mass times, and I want that to be 0.454 because that's how much that is. Hit enter. And I go here. I went to the lower right-hand corner. I drag it down. So that makes the calculation go for everything in that column. Questions on green column? Yes.
How'd you make them all there?
You go to the lower right hand. Here, I'm gonna you go to the lower right hand corner. So I will hit equals this times 0.454. Watch my screen. I click one time. I go to the lower right hand corner blue dot, and I drag it down. Okay. Next one is force. You can see that force equals what times what? Mass times acceleration. So we're going to hit equals. I'm going to click my mass in kilograms times acceleration due to gravity. Then I'm going to hit enter. So for me, that's equals D12 times E12. Should be the same for you. Hit enter. Then I'm going to click my box, go to the lower right-hand corner where it's blue,
Drag it down.
and you drag it down. First two should be the same. Second two should be the same. Yes? What?
When I dragged it, I didn't do anything.
Once again, I'll show you one more time. Did you do this? Did you hit equals? Did you click your first green times 9.81? So I have equals D12 times E12. You got that? Hit enter. Then you have to click that box one time, not double click. Then go to the lower right hand corner where the blue dot is. Do you have a blue dot? Drag it down. You got it? Sawyer?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right, data table 1's done. All right, scroll down to data table number 2. Notice, data table number 2, what color is this column?
Yeah.
Red. What color was the column that I just did? Red. So what I need to do is I need the same data here as I do here. So there's two ways to do this. One, you can copy paste, which is probably the easiest. So just highlight, hit Command C, or you can go to Edit Copy Then go down here, paste. Oh, wait, that's not gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to do that different. We're gonna do it like this. Hit equals. Hit equals. Delivery for me? What did I get? I'm out of paper towels. Also, whenever there's a chance. Yes. Thank you. Oh, it's my tie-dye die. My tie-dye die. So I'm going to hit equals. Do you have equals typed in there? Then I'm going to go up here, click on my first newtons, hit enter.
Wait, what?
I'll do it one more time. Here I am. I'm going to hit equals. Then I'm going to scroll up to my first newton, click it, hit enter. Now if I click and drag down, there we go. It's copied. So when you hit equals, it's just saying copy that number to here. It's saying copy that number to there. Cool?
I do that for all of them.
Okay. Now, we know that work is equal to force times distance, correct? Are we all good? So I'm going to hit equals. Oh, look at this. It knows what I want. It knows what I want, C23 times D23. I don't know why I knew that, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to click my first force times my first distance, hit enter. Click my box one time, go to the lower right hand corner, and drag it down. Thank you so much. Any questions on that? Yes. So I'm going to go in my first blank spot, hit equals, click my first force times, click my first distance, enter. Click that box one time, go to the lower right hand corner, scroll down, bada boom, bada bing. Questions on those?
Yeah, what are I doing?
Huh? Force times distance.
Already on it. Already on it.
I know, but it's doing all of it for us. So it's nice. All right, scroll down to the next data table. Notice how this work box is blue, and this work box is blue. Guess what I have to do again? Copy it. So you're going to hit equals, go up here, click your first work, hit enter. Then go right here, drag it down. Now I copied those works down. It's the second time we've done that. We good with that? Yes? Okay. Just making sure everyone's good. Your time. You guys already have this column filled in, correct? Okay. So I need to put some times in here. Walking was what? How long did it take someone to walk? 11.65. Jogging was probably faster, 8.43. Walking with mass, let's say I went even faster, 10.44. Jogging with mass, 5.42. So there's my times, some made up times. You guys already have those filled in, correct? Yes? We know that power is equal to work divided by time. So I'm going to hit equals. I'm going to click my first work. I'm going to hit divided by, which is slash. And then click my first time. Or you can hit equals C34 divided by D34. Hit enter. Click your box one time. Drag down. This is the first time that you'll have 4 different numbers. First time you'll have 4 different numbers. Yes. Once again, I go to my power, which I know is work divided by time. I hit equals. I click my first work, divided by, which is slash. Click my first time. So it's equals C34 divided by D34. Hit enter. I'm going to click in the lower right hand corner and drag it down. That is the first time that you will have 4 different numbers. Then I'm going to figure out my horsepower. So we're going to see if somebody here got more than a horsepower. So horsepower, it says it's your power divided by 735.5. So I'm going to hit equals. I'm going to click my first power divided by, type in 735.5. Then hit enter. Click your first box. Go to the lower right hand corner. Drag it down. Ooh, I got over 1 horsepower. Anyone else get over a horsepower?
Yeah.
You did? What'd you get?
1.7.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get a horsepower. All right? Because you got to go fast and have a lot of mass. You got to do both. You guys got your horsepowers?
Not yet. What do I do on the? What do I do for stuff again?
Of what?
The horsepower. Like what do I do to?
I go up here. I hit equals. Then I click my first power divided by, type in 735.5. Click your first one, drag it down. So there are my horsepower. Questions on that table? We're doing good. Scroll down to your next table. Oh shoot, I need my mass in kilograms again. So this is green. So I'm going to have to hit equals. And I have to scroll back up to my first data table. Click my first mass that's green. Hit enter. Scroll back down. Click it once. Go to the lower right hand corner. Drag it down. So I copied those masses down. Good? Questions? Now I need to figure out my potential energy. Notice for potential energy, it says EP equals mass times gravity times height. So I'm going to hit equals. I'm going to click my first mass times my first gravity times the height. So that's equals C45 times D45 times E45. You could also type that in. Hit enter. Now I've got joules. That's how many joules of energy I used walking. Click your first box. Go to the lower right hand corner. Blue dot. Drag it down. Yes. Yes. So back here, it's mass times gravity times height. So I hit equals. I click my first mass. Asterisk slash times my first gravity, asterisk or times my first height. Or you could literally just type in equals C45 asterisk D45 asterisk E45, hit enter, click on that box one time, go to the lower right hand corner, drag it down. Okay, now we have our potential energy.
Wait, what was the last, Ari, shut up, Ariel, let me get my question.
What's the question?
What was the last, like, I don't know what it is, but it's
Like D45.
C45, D45, and then what?
E45. Because I'm going C, D, E, right across.
Obviously,
Okay, scroll down. Notice this potential energy is the same as this potential energy. So I've got to do equals, scroll back up, click my first potential energy here, hit enter. Then I'm going to drag it down. Notice this says energy cannot be created or destroyed, which means the potential energy at the top of the stairs should be the same as the kinetic energy at the bottom. So guess what I'm going to do here? Equals, click the number beside it, hit enter.
Equals, wait, what?
Drag it down. Equals, Oh boy. It's the same thing. Yes. So I'm going to hit equals, click the number beside it, enter, click it, drag it down. Now, mass in kilograms. I've already done this, so I have to hit equals, and then I'm going to have to scroll back up and find my mass in kilograms. So I'll scroll up. Oh, it's right here. So I'm going to click my first mass, hit enter, scroll back down. Oh boy. Click that first mass, go to the lower right hand corner, drag it down. Good. Then there's a lot to put in this last one.
What'd you do for that?
For the mass, I just did the following. I hit equals. I went up to the table above. I clicked my first green mass. Hit enter. Then I scrolled back down. Click. Drag down. Okay. Check this out. Do you see on velocity and impact how it says equals square root D56 divided by 0.5 E56? Do you guys see this? Is it above yours? What I want you to do is click that one time. Guess what I want you to do with that? Copy it. Then down here I want you to paste it. Hit enter. Oops. That didn't work. Didn't work. All right, we're gonna have to hit it. We're gonna type it in. So hit equals. Then type in capital SQRT. That's square root, I believe. Parentheses.
It already pops up.
D56 divided by parentheses. I'm typing in exactly what's above it. 0.5 times E56 end parentheses. End parentheses, hit enter. Boom. I typed in exactly what was above it. But square root has to be all caps. Yes, type it exactly like the one that's above, but the square root has to be all caps. So it's this exact equation, but SQRT has to be in all caps. What? Do you have the same thing as mine? Okay. Why is it the same thing for everyone? Should be close. What?
Do we drag it down?
You're going to click it, drag it down.
Mine's 325. 0, 6, 8.
It shouldn't be the same because if your mass is different, right?
It doesn't work for mine. It doesn't give me a number.
You got to type it in exactly how I did.
I did. It's not giving me a number.
Equals capital SQRT
Yep.
parentheses D56 divided by parentheses 0.5 times E56 parentheses parentheses.
Yeah, it's not working.
Yeah, me either. It worked for me.
What happened?
Are you guys doing the slash?
You got to type it in exactly.
You gotta do that slash. I forgot.
Got to do that slash.
I thought it was another parenthesis.
Wait, my numbers are all the same.
Your numbers will all be the same. Are they the same as mine though? Yes?
Yeah, mine is.
What was your mass for the first? What was your mass here? Okay. Can you wait? Like, cause we're like, once we finish this, then you can. So square root D56. Are we good?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Let's see it.
Every time I click on one of these, it's like not going.
equals square root, parentheses, type it in, D, 5, 6.
She did.
What?
She did that.
You got two parentheses up here.
Square root has to, guys, square root has to be capital. Has to be capital. S, Q, R, T. Square root D56. That looks good. Divided by 0.5.
There we go. You had a space before the equals.
Oh,
I wasn't off the same as you.
yep, you did too. You can't have a space before the equals, so that won't work. Now, how is it possible that our numbers can be similar? What?
Nothing like that.
That's fine.
Um,
Yes.
a lot like the variables, a lot of them are the same.
What's the same for all of us?
Is it the velocity?
Yeah. Like,
Gravity.
Oh yeah.
Because gravity affects us all differently, all the same, it's possible we could have numbers that are fairly similar. Yes?
Is it okay if I got 86.7204?
Meters per second?
I get, yeah.
I mean, that seems fast. 90 meters per second, you wouldn't even be able to like see that, it'd be so fast.
Well then I don't know.
Why is your math okay?
maybe you just read it wrong.
Well, I'm not supposed to.
Ariana's gonna help you. She's gonna help you. Okay. Here's what I would love for you to get done these last 19 minutes. Look at the next section. All right. So, I gotta zoom out. Way too zoomed in. First thing you have to do is you have to show work for one of each of these calculations. So for me, I'll do one together with you. I know that force is equal to work times distance, right? Then force equals, I'm going to sub in my first work, which is way up here somewhere. Hold on. My first work, force is work times distance. Wait, no, that's wrong. Hold on. Force isn't work times distance. Force is mass times acceleration. Mass times acceleration. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. Okay. We're so picky today. M times A. Does that look better?
Yes.
Or just MA. Then I'm going to scroll up to my table and I'm going to find my first force, my first mass, which was all the way at the top. 200, it's going to be this mass. 90.8 times 9.81.
You have to go all the way to the top?
Yes.
The one right there.
So it's going to be 90.8 kilograms times 9.81 meters per second squared. The only thing that's going to be different for you is your mass. Then I have to put my answer with whatever it spit out. You don't need the fourth F. That's if we're going to do sig digs. I'm not super worried about sig digs on this. Okay? And the good thing is it already calculated this for you. You just have to show the work. So my first force is up here. It's 890.748. So then I'm going to say F equals 890.748 newtons. So you're just proving that you know what equations it did for you. Okay? What?
Is there a certain distance within
I don't care about sig digs. You can just put exactly what it gave you. So you're going to do that for a force, a work, a power, a horsepower, and potential energy.
Wait, can you back up the game train? I'm so. Wait, what did you say?
We're just showing work.
Wait, can you go back to that?
I just showed the work.
Why is there 4?
You don't need 4. That was if we're going to do sig digs. We're not going to do sig digs. So show the work for each one of those. Show one trial of work for force, work, power, horsepower, and potential energy. If you finish that, I would be very happy with that for today. So then we'll stop there for the day.